Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Citizens of Arreo, we are here for some tournament action. We bring you our affiliate tournament, one of the final editions this season of our Titanium tournament. This is the last chance qualifier. This is the last affiliate tournament. I'm so excited. It is Chaos Edition today. No rules. The only rule is there are no rules. Anything goes, anytime. I'm excited. My name is Nugget, and I am joined today by Ross. We got a full house today. How's it going?
Yay! I'm so good. It's good to be here with you, Nugget, on this last chance qualifier. I know people are jazzed about it. It was a small field today, but everybody had to earn a spot into this last chance qualifier. And speaking of earn a slot, the top 8 here all get insta queued into the championship next weekend for $4,000 prize pool. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, folks. We still got plenty of matches here. We're going to have one semi and the grand finals. One of the semis has already been decided, but it looks like we're jumping straight into the other semi between RC Tushar and Vendetta.
Yes, indeed. And with chaos rules, yes, Matty OP, I'm rocking my Akatsuki cloak because I'm ready for the chaos. Any Titan, any scroll matchup, stats can be changed, weapons can be
Any
changed,
weapons. Yeah.
everything and anything at any time. Just don't change that screen.
Don't change that dial. Yeah.
Don't change that dial. All right, first we've got Tushar 1 versus Venom. We have the Poison Ditto off to the races already. We've got Merlin Nanigans and Fruitwall on Venom. An interesting weapon setup here on Tushar, along with interesting stat lines for both of these players.
Yeah, this format is super odd. It's very rock, paper, scissors on match one, element matchups. To see Poison v Poison here, it's going to be not quite as important as when a Titan gets eliminated, right? Because they could play these Titans for all 5 matches if they needed to, but it is super critical to kind of feel out what your opponent is trying to do. And here in game 1, a win is huge because then even though you both have the option to switch, you know that you have at least a leg up, a win on one of their Titans, which is a pretty massive sort of tell, especially with poison. If you can pull off a poison win, you're looking pretty darn fine.
At least establishing that momentum is really important too. Tushar 1 though, looking real healthy except for those stats.
Yeah, ready to take a beating here with 0 defense. But again, the weapon outfit here for Venom not looking like it's trying to do too much too quickly. We don't see any of those toxin or poison keywords over on Tushar 1. So it's a tough call right now. But yeah, definitely in terms of stat line, when you see all those red ovals, you're in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, Spear, Spike Shield, definitely a different type of play style than Merlin Fruitwall.
Right.
As we've seen already.
Yeah, heavy stat lean into the defense for Venom. Tushar trying to look for some control with that agility.
Wing slash.
Leaning. That's an interesting scroll in this deck.
There's the Fruit Vision. And down the toilet goes the next attack. Gets that first attack plus dodge, which is a very quirky combo. Great design there. I like that. Now, what cannot be stopped there? So there's the Spike Shield, which is canceled, which is actually pretty massive with this current stat line. I was going to say that the poison and toxic effects that are signature to these Poison Titans are unaffected by those types of blocks. But getting Spiked Shield or Shield Bat, what's the actual shield scroll called? I don't remember, but that's the spike shield scroll on
Mm.
a cancel there was probably saved them somewhere between 75 and 125 damage. So Venom trying to take a hold of the pace of the match. Tushar playing scrolls slightly quicker. There's the mana drain, which could impact what Venom has planned here. They still get their heal off. That plus 100 heal
Oh,
signature.
there's the
Whoa.
toxic waste at 125. That drink acid came in just in time for Venom, but still here going to eat some more damage. Tushar looking in control.
Yep, not bad. Even in mana, Tushar up by
Hmm.
a little. What's it gonna be? It's an interesting, like I said, super interesting matchup. Same element, very different play styles. Also, shout out to Tushar for having two of my favorite cosmetics, the webbed wings and the platypus feet, if you will. Run for cover, gonna block the next attack, which is inject
Oh,
venom. There's the alchemist from Venom, speaking of, and now they're back up into the yellow health. Oh, but 1,000 cuts coming
yeah.
through to chop that back down into red. Tushar still very much in the health lead, but friends, we know we have not seen either one of those Merlin scrolls yet. They've got to be floating around here in the final 15 scrolls of Vendetta's deck. What's it gonna be? How do we close it out?
Yeah, Venom
We
is either very, very patiently waiting for the opportunity or hasn't come across those scrolls yet. Mirage is going to be a big stop. Bug Invasion gets canceled out, so no more additional damage. Acid Rain, though, will tack on some end
Oh,
of
and there
turn
it goes.
damage.
End of turn, ticking away at Venom.
Hmm.
And now they're officially in, I would call it, I mean, we've seen 1,000 cuts already, which is Poison's probably biggest straight up direct damage scroll. I
Hmm.
mean, there's still things in DNA like Sonic Boom or something similar that
Yeah.
could end this thing in one scroll. So final 5 scrolls for Tushar. They know they've got to make it happen. They're within reach here. Nothing too wild. 87. We'll see what
Oh,
happens.
some Hive here from
Swarm
Swarm.
on turn one on scroll
Hmm.
slot 1. Wanted to make sure to slide it in there before any detox comes through.
Mm.
Does not have the mana to play scroll slot 2. And the plot thickens. Is Venom dead at end of turn here? Negative. They are
Mm-mm.
alive for the next play. But again, 31 definitely within reach here, even of a Poison Titan. Not known for their direct damage prowess. But 31, anybody can do 31. Commentator
Resolution
curse.
first. Resolution with throwing knife first.
Throwing
The
knife, and
agility
it's
will seal it.
over. Tashar takes game 1 of semifinals 2. This is a best of 5, folks. So as pivotal as that matchup was, it really, there's still a long ways to go here. Vendetta and Tushar could choose literally to change anything about their builds.
Anything they want.
Stats, scrolls, weapons, titans, free to play. Just as long as it's level 7, you can play it. And then within that, you can do anything you want between matches.
Anything you want. The
That's
world
right.
is your Titan. The
The
world is your
world
oyster.
is your toyster, jeepers.
Your
Your toyster.
toyster. Your
Chat,
toyster.
Chat, how you guys been today? Looks like we got Hey Ya, Matty OP, TST Crips, all in the Twitch chat hanging out. Big shout out to the YouTube chat
TST.
as well. Give the YouTube a little thumbs up if you haven't already, folks. Yeah, duck feet, winged, webbed wings. Top notch
Mm-hmm.
combination in my mind. If only it had the fire crown hair, then I would probably beg Tashar to have it. But here we are. If he's in he's winning semifinals right now with the Titan. He's probably not giving it up. You know,
At
he's like,
least
oh, you
not right now.
he's like, oh, you like the way it looks? Ah, cool. Yeah, I'll just pass it on.
There you go.
I'll just slip you a $5. All right. Again, anything goes here. And we are going to see some
Oh,
anything goes from Tushar switching to lava.
lava?
Huh? Dual?
Lava with the same weapon setup here of Fruit Wall
Yeah.
and Merlin.
Fruit Wall Merlin lava.
Still with the agility advantage and some even distribution between defense and magicka. Very interesting. Venom just sticking to the Vendetta sticking to Venom with those guns there. Hmm.
Yeah. Whose pick do we like better here? And again, it's such a mind game. If you know that your opponent can choose literally anything, do you try to double cross them? Do you just go with
Hmm.
what's working? Like, do you anticipate that they switch? Hard to say.
All
Soul
right.
Seer, a great scroll here, going to lower the defense of Venom. Oh
Cheat.
my. The
Cheat is
temporal
the opener.
shift
Yep. Lava Punch
in
gonna be
scroll
staved.
slot
Yep.
one.
And joke's on you out the gate.
Oh my goodness. Now, this is kind of crazy because Lava, known for overspending, I would say.
Sure.
So Tushar only going to have the 80 default mana this turn to spend as much as possible. To spend as much as possible. The str-
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to spend as much as possible. I say it and I say it again. Yeah, putting him in a tight spot for sure. Venom with the straight out the gate cheat plus jokes on you combo. So
Too short
nobody's
open.
fault. Yeah, nobody's fault is going to sort of return the favor here, but we can see Tushar's hand, and having to throw away all of this deliciousness is not ideal.
Oh, and then a big restore from Venom as well.
All right, there we go. Certified fresh hand for Tushar. They had to throw away everything there that wasn't
Mm,
spent last turn. It could
we
have been much
saw,
worse, but getting stuck with
yes.
all of those scrolls that were unspendable is just a wild way to go. The good news for Tushar is still within reach of total scroll count. So usually Jokes on You puts you way, way, way in the hole
Hmm.
after you have to throw away 3 or 4 scrolls. But Tushar and Venom, only one scroll apart here at the beginning of this turn. We know that Venom now has to spend as much as they can out of their hand or just toss it in the bucket. And there we see them having to ditch a
Hmm.
few things thanks to the joke being on them, some would say. Chat, you guys didn't even tell me. Nugget, you didn't even tell me. My hair is kind of wild today. Get these headphones over here. Oh my
It's
god.
it's 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 swoopy enough. It works.
It's a stylistic choice, all right?
The swoop is good. We like the
Swoop,
swoop.
swoop, yeah. There's a big heal from Venom sitting on that 60 defense, just kind of ready to post up. Not too terribly much going on that turn because of mana totals and stat lines being fairly flat, other than the 60 defense, of course.
Right, big decent sized wall there for Venom. Right,
What?
like you said it at the beginning with Lava being heavy spenders. Tushar hasn't been able to really, and actually really neither player has been able to mount like a heavy offense or get some true momentum going. Venom kind
Yeah,
of in the driver's seat, but yeah, Firestorm's only going to hit for 49. Mana drain, a lot of mana-nanigans from Venom this game.
true. Being very cheeky about these sort of status plays, these slight adjustments to turn order, etc.
Mm,
We know that both players having the same weapon outfit, fully aware of the capabilities of what their opponent could bring. Really, the wild card here is, I mean, unless I'd say the wild card here is the lava build. What are we looking at here? Like
hmm.
I have much less experience talking about lavas that play Fruit Wall and Merlin than I do about
Yeah.
poisons that play Fruit Wall and Merlin. There's destruction, the biggest base damage
Jeez.
scroll in the game. Uh-oh. Oh, fancy a bite. So good news for Tishar. They just spent literally the most they could.
Hmm.
And now they're going to have to eat from the honey pot. They're going to have to make their bed and lay in it too. The no stall
Oh
coming in.
my
Did Tushar play
gosh.
anything in scroll slot 4? No.
Oh my goodness.
But they guessed it perfectly. They literally
Yes.
spent the maximum that turn and took the minimum damage. It looks like they're really in a hole here, but they could have been blasted for 350 HP there.
Yeah. Still hanging on by
Wild.
a thread though. 73 to a very healthy 332. Although scroll counts are leaning into Char's favor, this is uh this is an interesting position.
Definitely interesting. However, now that Venom has played sort of that combo, that's one less sort of closer on the table.
Hmm. Fancy a bite is what gets canceled out by Fruit Vision. That's big
Oof.
here. Now tacking on some end of turn damage, but the Detoxify will
Is
wipe that away.
I think the Merlin getting canceled there is actually best case since Tushar
Mm,
wasn't playing the full fish slap combo that
yeah.
turn. They said, it's whatever. If I can't play them all, you can have the one. We'll see. I mean, this is going to come down to the last couple scrolls. We'll see who has. Maybe there's a second copy of Jokes on You in these decks. Who knows? Actually, we do know. No, we don't know for sure. I was thinking the other Jokes on You was an offhand, but it's
Mm,
it's stylistically the same, but it's not
yeah.
from the Fruit Wall weapon. Turn up the heat. Gonna heal at the end of turn, which might offset some of these random poison toxin cards. Purification gonna wipe away all those negative status effects.
Oh, no stall from Tushar.
Just
Interesting.
using it for damage, I think. Trying to get
Hmm.
this health lead back. Oof, taking 45. Gonna get that feel the burn heal at the end of turn. And with 15 agility, Tushar will be in the driver's seat. I mean, if only they had another freaking destruction that they could just lay down for the final 145 here. That would be give the people what they want. Design team, when can we get some cards returned from the graveyard, you know? That would help fix our stall issues, question mark. That would help some of these dodges not be so strong, but in due time, folks, in due time. Final 5 scrolls for Tushar. Final 8. Oh, Flaming Blight. Gonna just
That's
go for it.
big.
It's a race.
Yep. Oh, the
Oh, the
Alchemist is the
Alchemist.
heal. That's huge. Knee of Justice is going to do true damage, but
Is it just putting off the inevitable? Oh, the healing
oh
nature as
my.
well. Venom laid the trap. Tushar
Fish
over
stab.
committed. I mean, not over committed, but just only has 2 scrolls left to deal 100 plus the healing at the end of turn.
Oh my goodness. What's the play? Resolution first from Tushar.
What's it gonna be? Final 2 scrolls. Does he have
Sonic Boom.
101? Oh,
It's enough. Yes, 104.
104!
Oh my gosh. Tushar squeezes it out.
Commentator
What?
curse.
What? 104?
The commentator's curse. The counter commentator's curse. I apologize to Vendetta for doing that. I was like, oh, the
Oh,
brilliance here. Got the alchemy. Got the other end of turn heal, the healing nature. I was like, there's no way. But then I forgot. I forgot
that
with that plus, with the magic of buff, Tushar having
just a
just
touch.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for those that enjoy the spoilers or were looking at Tushar's screen the whole time, he did not have any more damage. Did not
No.
have more damage after that scroll. So crazy match there in game 2. Tushar up 2-0 against Vendetta. Has to win one more. Oh, the plot thickens. The plot thickens. Tushar versus Vendetta. Game 3. We are going to
Game
see the
three.
return of Poison for Tushar against the Dusk
Oh,
of Vendetta.
the switcheroni to 2-3-2.
Interesting plays here.
And then Prodder and Mad Mirror. What this? Okay.
Art
That
Mirror.
Interesting. Very interesting. The
I've seen some
changeup.
I've seen some control decks like this from Dusk
Mm-hmm.
because they have so much health life steal. As long as you just debuff your opponent as much as
Right.
possible, they generally don't have enough damage to kill you. We will see if that happens this match or not. We do see the spear from Tushar with that true damage says, I don't actually care what you do to my stats.
Big opener. Run for cover is going to stop.
But yeah, I think
Poisonous gas. That's big.
we're gonna see a slow play here from Dusk, I think, just
Mm-hmm.
allowing themselves to get into that yellow health and then stealing it all back. There's the drain life. Not too much, thanks to not enough time to get those drained keywords popping yet.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, Vampiric Strike, also on the singular drained keyword. I actually can't see the status effects on the left. Maybe that's just me.
That is correct. There
Cool,
are,
cool.
yes,
Cool, cool,
debuffs.
cool. Yeah.
Debuffs on Tushar.
Nice.
Unfortunately, not fully visible, but
Keep the party going.
they're there.
They're there. They're there. What a match, last match. Holy cannoli. Now, this is interesting because I feel like that lava would have played pretty well against this Dusk. So the double switchback, ooh, infected stab. Things are getting kind of hairy in terms of stacks of this poison and toxin.
And there's even more
But
stacking
again, here
on.
comes the massive life steal.
Wow, 117 for a return of 99. Huge
Jeepers.
return.
Folks, that's an over 200 health point swing for those of you that are keeping score at home. And now the health total's nearly identical. Look at the gigantic Magicka number, though, for 232.
It's
Again,
kind of scary.
that Magicka number with with the drain stack, and you can really start doing some wild life stealing as a Dusk Titan. What's it gonna be? Mana drains the play first. 2/3/2 or Dusk Titans in general, not always dependent on having mana. Major recovery from both players.
Yeah.
Look at those little duck feet going up into the.
Whee!
Folks, it's the little things in life that really keep me entertained. There's rejection. Gonna get the drained keyword reestablished here.
And
Just in time for Vampiric Gaze.
More mana for Tushar here at end of turn as well. Lots of healing, end of damage, or end of turn toxins kicking in there, but 2/3/2 very healthy still.
Yeah. Right where they want to be. They're also ahead by 2 in the scroll count if it really comes down to that. I don't think Tushar wants to take this to the final hand. But if that was to happen, I think 2/3/2 has a better in-game plan. But they have played, I will say they have played the majority of their lifesteal scrolls already. So we'll see what sorts of decisions are made. Plus 100 here for Tushar.
Big heal. Mana drain from 2/3/2 to answer.
Oh, there's never a good time for that to pop off.
Oh no, the steal.
So stealing the mana and the stats here. Mutual Torment gonna deal some true damage. Crazy amount for only 15 invested.
Ooh.
Mana well as well. 2/3/2 has everything rolling down their hill right now. Except even their health total is rolling down.
Everything's rolling.
But I mean, in terms of closing this out, this is the closest we've seen them to going for it so far. Look at those green stats, red stats on the other side, of course, thanks to the steel scroll from previous turn. All of that mana, 195 to spend. Scroll counts very similar. What's the play? Distortion jab. Fine. Getting that drain again, going crazy. Deadly gas in the other direction to stack upon the end of turn. Oh, more stats stealing.
Mine.
But again, it doesn't matter.
Oh my
gosh. Stats don't matter when we're talking poison here. Oh, big heartbreak. How much gained? 60. Oh,
huge hive. Huge hive. How big? 265 in the
Blood
the
magic
blood magic.
Sudoku!
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Oh, live by the sword and die by the sword. Dusk committing Sudoku there, losing 100 health to hopefully gain 200 at the end of turn, but all their health was gone.
Nothing left in the tank. A huge, huge hive there at the end. And
That was
that's a
all guts,
3-0.
no glory.
Absolutely. 3-0 and a handshake from
3-0 and a
Tushar
handshake.
here.
Tushar
In
going to grand finals here in the last chance qualifiers. GG's though to Vendetta, who also punched their
GG's.
ticket. They
Check
also
it.
punched their ticket to next week's championship. Season championship is tomorrow. Or tomorrow. Oh, it's next weekend, folks. A week from today, we will be crowning a champion who will be taking home 1,000 US dollars, 4,000 total dollars in the prize pool. So definitely mark your calendars for next weekend. You cannot play if you haven't already qualified. Oh my good gravy, I have something in my eye. But you can come out and show your love in the chats. So be here. My eye.
Oh
Chat,
no.
I apologize.
We need those.
I need my eye. There we go. It was an eyelash, folks. Some say that's good luck to kind of, make a wish and blow it off your finger, but I think it's just good luck to get it out of your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide is my passion. Blast Witch, I don't know what to say.
That's yeah. That's a sentence.
That's just a sentence. We're just going to let that cook a little. Boys are ready for tournament championship. That's true. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. We are getting our last 8 qualifiers from today's tournament, and then we will have the whole bracket. We'll have the final bracket ready to rumble. So it should be grand finals. We're all done with semis, so it should be Tushar versus Light. Because Bin had to duck out of semis. So
Yes,
Light gets a free pass in semis. Congrats again to Bin. They did punch their ticket again for next weekend, but they had to leave. And I'm not going to say that I put Light on this trajectory of being in grand finals, but I played Light earlier and they beat me 3-0. They beat me 3-0, but I'm going to say that I helped train Light for the finals. Of course, because I'd like to pretend that I have any sort of control in these things. Also, I like to pretend that I, played my way to top 16 today, but really I got a first round bye, and then my second round opponent, who also got a bye in round 1, didn't show up for second round. So I made it to third round without playing a single match today. I was one win away from punching my championship ticket for next weekend. I'll say Light is a much better player and will carry the mantle much better than I would have next weekend. So congrats to Light for being in grand finals today and, of course, for moving on next weekend. I just like to toot my own horn, frankly.
It's pretty solid, I would say.
Toot, toot.
Toot, toot. Is next weekend the championship? I can't believe it.
Oh, is it or the next weekend?
Do we? I thought we still have one more last chance qualifier, don't we?
Oh, well, that would
don't we?
That would be awkward if last chance wasn't the last chance.
I know, right? But like STL
Well, let me look in the docs here.
Second to last chance.
Oh my God, it is the last. So this was the affiliate last chance
tournament. Last. Next week is another last chance qualifier.
That's right. That's for the people that reached platinum rank in ranked.
Yes, the ranked last chance.
Which I don't know how many people did that, to be honest. Like I'm not sure. we need to get a head count. Chat, if you are in platinum rank right now, just put something in the chat.
Let us know.
Because I got to be honest.
Yes.
I can't imagine it's as many as there were today. And there was only 40 today. So
42 slots today, only 40 players in tournament. And next week still, though, 8 tickets.
8 more tickets. So everything I've said for the last 20 minutes approximately has been fairly false.
No, just asterisks.
Asterisks. That's right.
Still true.
Is
just
correct.
Shifted 1 week.
So this is the last chance to qualify via the affiliate tournaments and
Yes.
the affiliate tournament leaderboard. Next weekend is the last chance to qualify based on platinum ranking. So if you guys really bang out some ranked games for the next week, you might make it to silver 3. I mean, platinum. Good luck to those people trying to qualify, Love that. 2 last chances really isn't the last chance. That's what I'm saying, Blast Switch.
Right.
Thank God Nugget's here to tell me and calm it a little bit,
We're here for each other. We hold each other. You push up from the box below, and I pick up from the box underneath. That's how it
It's
goes.
true. Teamwork makes the dream work, chat.
Yes, indeed.
Holy cannoli. All right, we're getting our grand finalists here in the call, and then we will be off like a shot. But until then, we're just here yapping away. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up on YouTube's. How many thumbs do we have? We have 5 thumbs. 5 thumbs ups on YouTube's. Can we get that up to 8? Also, feel free, and by feel free, I mean absolutely don't miss out on your shot to take a little screenshot, post that in the proofs and submissions. Wait, what gameplay is on right now? Am I behind?
I think YouTube feels very
YouTube
delayed? Question mark.
Let me wag my finger and see. I think if our cameras are live and maybe this is past footage or something.
This is still from the last semis.
That is interesting.
That's
now
pretty delayed.
That's
okay. Thus is the internet.
That's right. It was so good we need to watch it twice, frankly. So yeah, you and I are both available next Saturday to see our last chance qualifier, and then we will be there for the championship, which is a 2-day affair. A 2-day affair on the final weekend of March. Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, indeed.
Which I need to put on my calendar that there is a Sunday tournament. Ooh! Probably starting at similar times. Don't mind me, Chad. I'm just, getting my social calendar in line.
All the things.
Roping in my wife so that she knows that I'll be here. You guys should do the same. Make a little calendar invite for Sunday the 29th.
Make sure
Sunday
you're
the
there.
29th. That's right. You don't want to miss it. Because I imagine the way that weekend is going to work is that we're going to whittle our way down to the final 4 maybe, and then we'll just do finals on Sunday. But I could be making that up. I don't think that we've heard yet. Nugget, am I connecting too many dots?
That feels like what we're going to do, unless we have double bracket days and then actual true grand finals on Sundays, but whittling down to our top 4 and then having our top 4 or potentially top 8 on Sunday feels like the plan. It feels like it makes sense. Unless we are both absolutely wrong and gonna get an update in a Titan Talk.
Ooh, maybe we'll have I mean, we definitely have a Titan Talk between now and then, but I definitely feel like once we have all of our competitors, so by the end of next week, we'll definitely have some sort of indicator of how we're going to have them smash together. 2 last chances. You're right. You're right.
1 second to last chance. It's just too long to type out. Like STL LQCC or LCQ is too many letters.
That's right. We're gonna need a new banner. We're gonna need a whole new overlay. Just everything's broken.
Scrap it all. Start from scratch. Start from the beginning.
Starting the season over again. Which actually is super exciting. Speaking of seasons, I mean, we only have seen the tournament calendar out until the end of this month. there could be something cooking pretty darn spicy for the next quarter of the year. I'm just guessing, since that's the way they push. Only the inner circle might know what be coming for the next 3 months, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. But frankly,
get some
I'm gonna do mine right
loot.
now.
Yes.
Know that you were here for grand finals, cheering on your favorite Titans players. Proofs and submissions. Here we are. Copy pasta, and we're in.
Try to throw Tushar off his rhythm.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Tushar. Yeah. I mean, we've seen Tushar. The only other Titan we've seen Tushar play is their lava. In both of these sets, right? We've seen just their poison and their lava. So, and again, folks, I say just there because they could play anything. Like sometimes in tournaments, it's like we've seen 2 of their 3 Titans. No, we've seen 2 of their endless number potentially of Titans. So,
and deck organization, deck builds, like all the things, anything, some stats.
I mean, it's super nice. Quality of life in terms of having 2 decks per Titan is super nice. But in a tournament like this, even the little microtransaction, single scroll swaps, double scroll swaps, stuff like that is so crazy. Because again, you have to guess what you need for next match, knowing literally nothing about your opponent's Titan.
Yep. Full guessing.
But if I was a guessing man, I would say I would guess personally Tushar is going to be coming with either that lava or the poison. It's been working today. So why not? Why not? So this is game 3 of grand finals coming up. Again, Tushar up 2-0. We're going to get the players back in here just as soon as all of these, again, potential tweaks, potential swaps, oblivion potions, like everything is on dock here. Holy, shout out to the affiliate host team, by the way. They've done a great job this season. This is the final affiliate hosted tournament. Technically, I think they're definitely still going to be involved in the hosting process in the next 2 weeks. But in terms of their affiliate series of tournaments, they've done a great job. And this is the final one. Oh, God.
Looking at a little behind the scenes stuff here.
Yeah, we're there's one player taking an extra long drink of water, and we are ready to get this thing going. But the challenge has been sent. We should have the players up here for game 3 momentarily. So big thanks to everybody for hanging out during the breaks here. Again, it's this format is the wild, wild west. There's no other way to talk about it. Anything goes, and any switches go, So here we go.
All right. Challenges have been issued. Matches occurring. It looks like we're going to get the Dusk Titan from Tushar. Full switch up here. And then versus Light's Poison Titan.
Light's Poison, who got a name change, but maybe it's a totally different Titan. We'll never know.
We'll
never know. It could be a totally different Titan, or it could just have a new name.
What is Tushar's main hand? I can't even tell.
Tushar's main hand is the skull staff.
Oh, yes.
Which is the same as the sword. So it is it still has volcanic slash and all that, but it's just called different things. So the exact same weapon lineup Tushar is using that Light used last game.
Yes.
We've seen it work.
Opening things up.
It is a very good build for Dusk. Here we go.
Oh,
Living
wow.
Fruit already. There's the joke's
Mm-hmm.
on you. A crazy time for that. We've seen it. We've seen
Just on open.
yeah, we've seen Light play that on turn 1 before. Agony as well. Crazy
Wow.
time.
Wow. And
Major
finishing
recovery.
turn 1 with the major recovery.
He's seen this game before. All right. What is the play? What is the play? Now again, it's the weird rock paper scissors. We
Mm-hmm.
know the return of this poison, and if it was me, like I said, I would have thought Tushar was going to play poison or lava, and
Mm-hmm.
here he is,
With
totally
Dusk.
switching it up with the Dusk Titan. So we know that this poison, at least unless it was removed or replaced, had at least one detoxify in it. Not going to be good for much here against Dusk. There's major recovery, and there's protection ward
Ooh, the
to peel
dispel.
away
Nice.
the stat boosts. To Shar up to full health plus plus plus, healing for 225 at the end of that turn.
Jeez.
All right. Questions.
Play from
Scrolls.
Tushar here.
Yeah, careful turn management here. Clock hits 0. We lock him in. Run for cover is the play.
Mm-hmm. Joru's going to drink some acid, get nice and healthy. Mana
Oh,
Drain is going to be
doing all
very
but 5.
interesting. Followed by
Then
the
attacking with the
Loveless.
Loveless.
Okay, nice and strong. Broken Shriek gonna hit again. So run for cover. Does not block anything.
Yes, a kind of a critical miss there. I mean, we've seen the drink acid already, the
Mm-hmm.
single biggest poison healing scroll. So hard to see where they're going to get any more than 299 health,
Ooh,
unless
the
they play something like
steal.
Healing Nature or something like that.
Right.
There's Disrupt. So after the
Oh,
steal, great Disrupt here. Ooh, going to catch a Stomp.
stomp.
The Restore. Give me my stuff back, says Joru Ka Gulam. Honeypot, interesting placement for that.
Oh,
Necromancy.
now
Necromancy
using the
going to
Magicka.
from that main hand weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one potential out here. I mean, we've seen Honeypot already, so Poison doesn't have the maximum kaboom factor in terms of mana nanigans. They could still very likely have some sort of scroll, into the bucket scroll nanigans, like some jokes on you.
Yes.
Mirror's Gaze,
Mm-hmm.
stealing away 20 defense, but it doesn't matter. Just going to heal anyway. Here comes some more stealing.
More stats. More. Give me all of them,
You
please.
have no manners. This reminds me of a Skyrim run I made once where I could just steal the clothes right off of somebody. Sneak 99.
Oh,
Ooh,
and
big.
powerful whack gets stopped by that last spot.
That is a cringe for sure.
Mm,
Stealing all the stats over to their side. And then for Poison to play the cancellation to Shar running their main hand weapon directly into the brick wall. What is the bottom of the barrel here? What's still in the bucket for these fine Titans? That's a question to ask. Hex of